everybody, it's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're starting off with a little golden singing bell here. This is a G sharp. This is high throat chakra. This is all about communication. Plus, it's a high frequency and it just feels good. And it charges up the crystals, my little dragon friend there, the cards, me, you, everybody that's listening to this. So, yay, us. If you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, what we do here is we've got 3 stacks. Stack number 1, stack number 2, and stack number 3. Each stack contains a crystal, 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, and 1 oracle card. Your job is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question that can pertain to your life or somebody else's life or the world, and then choose a stack. And you can choose 1 stack, you can choose 2 stacks, or you can choose all 3 stacks. There's no rules here. You make the rules. So whatever that means to you. Today we're joined by my fabulous dragon friend here. And her name is Serenity. And as you can tell, she loves pyrite. So let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, dun dun dun, guess what? Your stone is pyrite. Because that's what she wanted. Pyrite is positive energy. It's helpful when you're feeling melancholy and for when your thoughts turn to misfortune and despair. I mean, you look at it, how can you think about despair? Look at how sparkly and shiny that is. And who doesn't like shiny things? This one even has a really cool hole in it. It can help relieve anxiety and frustration and help reveal the causes behind these emotions. It increases the oxygen supply to the blood and strengthens the respiratory and circulatory systems. Everybody needs some of this. It can help to alleviate asthma and bronchitis and may be used in the treatment of blood disorders, bone disorders, and can help to repair DNA damage. It can also be used for fighting colds and flu and other infectious diseases. Again, everybody should have one of these. So that is your stone, stack number 1. And if you chose stack number 1, your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux. And what a way to start off. This is the 4 of coins. So check this dude out. He's got his treasure chest here. He's got a globe. He's got a ship. He's got this gold coin in his hands. He's got everything he needs, and he is ready to set sail. The 4 is a nice foundation card. It's like you've worked hard, and everything is at your fingertips. You don't need anything else. You're ready to go. Sweet. We're going to add to that a card from the Radiant Rider Waite deck. That name just drives me crazy. It's hard to say. And we get the fabulous star card. Now, what's interesting is, how do you sail your ship? You sail it by following the stars. So that's really cool. I'm just going to go like this. The star card is all about abundance. She's pouring water on the land and in the water. This is all about abundance. It's about balance. It's like all good things are coming to you. And here it shows you've already got them. Good things are coming. They're always going to come. And you are ready to receive. There we go. You're ready to receive. You've got your trunks. You've got your barrels. You've got your ship. You're ready to receive all those good things. This is card number 17. 17 adds up to 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's all about abundance as well. Card number 4. This is a good foundation. So it's like you've got everything you need to store this wealth and prosperity and abundance and resources that's coming to you. I don't know how you could have a better pairing. These cards are amazing. So if you've been feeling kind of down, you've got a stone that can help bring you up. You've got a message from the universe, because this is a major arcana card. You've got a message from the universe saying, if you don't have all the abundance that you need, it's on its way. I mean, it's right there. It's right around the corner. Just be patient and know that you've got everything that you need. And then you can sail off into the wild blue yonder. Sweet. I'm going to claim stack number 1 for myself. Your oracle card is from the Sacred Spirit deck. And it's card number 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So you got another 4 here. 4s are all about angels watching over you. And if you look at this picture, this part here looks like an angel. And this says emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. So let's see what the book says about card number 13. Resolve the issue. So it says, it is not uncommon for individuals to experience regular emotional challenges. A part of the human experience is to go through different stages of the emotional wheel, from love, joy, and happiness to grief, sadness, and betrayal. Also abandonment, I'm going to add that one. Not all emotions can be conveyed at once, and therefore a process of understanding our current and past feelings to move forward with an issue or challenge is essential. We can't always be light and fluffy. We must acknowledge feelings such as anger or bitterness. Refusing to acknowledge personal anger, resentment, or mistreatment towards yourself will only leave you feeling depressed, with your self-worth being sacrificed just to please others. Right now, you might be experiencing an emotional challenge. Who isn't? You may be feeling overwhelmed, have had your trust broken, or felt betrayal from people close to you. You may have been hurt by others either physically or emotionally. Know that you have the resilience and strength you need within to overcome this challenge in life. This is only temporary. You must acknowledge your emotions now if you would like to move forward quickly. It is important to remember not to dwell on events for too long, as they can keep you stuck and stagnant in life. This is so true. I've had to deal with so many things like this, and the sooner you deal with it, the lighter you feel, the better you feel. I have hundreds of stories, hundreds. And as I've gotten older, in other words, as I've turned 29 over and over and over again, I've come to realize it is easier to deal with it right away than letting it fester inside. Now, I had a woman in my shop who, she was crying, and I asked her what was wrong, and it was all about how 37 years earlier she had lost her daughter. And I'm like, 37 years, it's time to let that go. And I told her, your daughter's with you. I can see her. She's right there. She's watching over you. And she said, yeah, I know. I said, but you got to let go of all the low frequency emotions that go with that, because it's tearing you apart, and it has been for a long, long time. So please don't be like that. We need to know our loved ones are with us. And we need to know that they want us to move on with our lives. We did not come here to suffer. We didn't. So deal with your emotional challenges, because you've got all this amazing stuff right around the corner. Or maybe you already have it. So much potential here. Deal with your stuff. Angels, spirit guides, higher beings, they're all with you, and they all want the best for you. So let go of all that baggage. All right. That was stack number 1. Stack number 2. Dun, dun, dun. Stack number 2's stone is Septarian. And this one jumped out of the bowl at me, which I thought was really cool because it has a sacred circle on it. See that? That is a sacred circle. This is a really good stone. Oh, and look at that. 3 is my number. So look at, there's 3 parts right there. This is also known as Dragonstone. It's composed of multiple types of minerals and crystals, including calcite, aragonite, barite, chalcedony or chalcedony, depending on how you pronounce it, limestone, and even pyrite. Oh, this one has pyrite in it too. It stimulates the root chakra, allows you to feel rooted in your physical body. It can provide energetic protection at the physical, emotional, and etheric levels. It is a good teacher and an ally for people who are studying or learning new things. And it can help promote deep appreciation for the creative forces of nature. It helps with confidence, especially if you need to speak in front of groups of people. And it can affect how you share your knowledge with them and how they receive the information. So this is also good for alleviating pain and supporting cellular regeneration. Cool. This is mud, basically. This is what happens to mud over many, many, many years. All right, stack number 2. If you chose this stack, your first card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe, and you get the Chariot. The Chariot is Major Arcana card number 7. 7 is all about your path, and if you think about the Chariot, it's either forging a path or it's on an existing path. And this is things coming in quickly. This is you having control. I mean, the person that's driving this chariot, look at, they're like, I got this, even though these 2 horses are wild. These horses are seriously moving fast. Black and white, it's all about balance. It is not about being polarized. We need to get away from that mindset. We are not polarized. We are balanced. We have the masculine and feminine. We have the light and the dark. We have, all those things. But we need a balance of all that. But this is all about things coming in quickly, and you're in charge, okay? You're in charge. So we're going to add to that a card from the Radiant Rider Waite deck. And it is also a card of balance. This is the 2 of Swords, or the 2 of Air. And, she's got her swords, one in each hand. Those swords are as big as she is. There's water in the background. Water's all about emotions. And she's blindfolded. So it's like, la, 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 I don't see you. That's what I get. But the thing is, she put the blindfold on herself. So this is all about, again, balance within the cards and balance between the 2 cards, because here it's like, I'm not dealing with this, and in this card it's, I have to deal with this, and I have to deal with it right now. You can't be blindfolded and have the reins of 2 horses that are just going flat out, okay? You can't do it both ways. So take the blindfold off, put the swords down, deal with those swords, because you are in control. This is all your fears right here. Let go of those fears. You don't need them. They don't serve you. They don't serve anybody. You've got this. Okay? Let's see what your oracle card says. Ha! Oh, I can't make this up. I do not pick these cards. This is Let Go of Fear. Card number 12, Divine Will, Let Go of Fear. You gotta love that. Thank you, Spirit and Spirit Guides. It's card number 12. Card number 12. Accepting that there is a divine plan for every human being, divine will is the process of our human experience to this unique blueprint. Every culture and religion has a narrative of their creator or personal God and their relationship with the human soul or spirit. That an overall plan exists for the outcome of humanity, and each individual is a concept of this belief. While divine will is the concept that there is a divine universal plan for all of us, it still acknowledges that people have free will and the potential to make choices that lead us down this path. In essence, Surrendering to divine will allows you to remove self-blocking patterns and tendencies that lead away from your true divine purpose here on earth. Currently, you are being asked to stop. Stop trying to force a door open. Your resistance will continue to make distance between you and your desired outcome. The overall picture is much bigger than you can see right now. Trust in your unique path and that you are exactly where you need to be, right here, right now. Surrendering to the universe. Okay, I just have to say, I got goosebumps all over when I read that. Surrendering to the universe and to divine will is removing the internal fight of being in control of every possible situation, issue, and scenario that may or may not eventuate. When you stop and surrender, you can live freely, having a new sense of freedom in letting go of the events or circumstances that you simply cannot control. I have to just interject that I'm living much more freely these days because I have let go of control. I let my spirit guides help me with everything that I need to do, whether it's even going for a drive, going to the store. I let them tell me when a good time is. And if I'm not supposed to go, for example, if my car doesn't start, I don't get all upset about it. I just say, thank you, spirit guides, because obviously you don't want me driving right now. There's a reason for everything. And if we surrender to that higher divine will, our life is so much simpler and it's less stressful. Yeah, I had to laugh because I was supposed to teach a workshop with the veterans, and I have 2 vehicles and neither one would start. And then I asked for a ride from somebody else and they said no. And I said, okay, obviously I'm not supposed to be out there today. I'm not supposed to be teaching this class today. And it turned out, later I found out there was a reason for it. I just didn't know what it was at the time. It was so somebody else could step up. And they needed to do that. And other people needed to hear that. So if your car doesn't start, there's a reason. If you get a flat tire on the road, there's a reason. It might be you're supposed to meet somebody there. Or it might be that somebody's going to drive by and they're going to see you and that's going to trigger something inside them. We don't always know what the thing is, but there is a reason. That is stack number 2. All right. If you chose stack number 3, dun dun dun. Stack number 3 has for its stone basalt, also known as lava stone. This is a nice porous stone. This is usually what beads are made out of to receive essential oils. So in bracelets, in necklaces, things like that. So this is lava stone. So this is actually formed from molten volcanic lava that has solidified under intense heat and pressure. Because it was formed from molten lava, you can imagine the strength, fire, and power contained within it. Not only is this a stone of strength and courage, it can also help you with the opportunity for stability throughout changes in your life. It can help cleanse away anger and help with guidance and understanding. It can provide emotional tranquility, stability, and patience. And if you can imagine the way lava flows, this can also help unblock the flow of creativity. This is associated with the 3rd chakra, the solar plexus. So this has fire energy with it. It also has air energy because it's a very porous stone. It has lots of holes. So this is fire and air. I mean, there's also earth with it as well. But if you are looking for a way to bring more fire into your life, this is a good way to do it, and it's not going to burn down your house. So that is your stone. And your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux. And we have the Nine of Swords. If you chose this stack, this is a reminder that we don't need to be carrying all this baggage around. I mean, 9 swords is a lot. A lot of swords. If you haven't dealt with your swords, deal with your swords. Actually, that seems to be kind of a running theme through today's stacks. We need to let go of the fear, let go of the anger, let go of the baggage and the swords. Now, this is also the 9 of air. Swords are air. Interesting, because this has a lot of air with it. Air is all about movement and change. And, you know, it's like you are holding yourself back. Nobody else is. This is you, not, this is you. Wow, just like stack number 2. This is you blocking yourself, resisting those good things that are coming. You've been getting signs and you're resisting them. And you know this. There's somebody out there that really needs to hear this. You've been getting signs to make this big change, but you're resisting, whether it's for the kids' sake or you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings or whatever. But we need to, right now, at this point in time, we need to say, you know what? I need to do what's right for me. I need to do what's right for me. I need self-care. It is not selfish, because if I don't take care of myself, how can I take care of others? We've all spent generations of making sure, and this isn't just women, this is men too, of taking care of everybody else until I am just drained and feeling empty. Those days are over. We have to fill ourselves. The Holy Grail exists inside you. I just got goosebumps. The Holy Grail exists inside each one of us, and we need to make sure that cup is overflowing. Then what overflows is what we share with others. I couldn't do what I do if my cup was empty all the time. There's just no way. So I make sure my cup is overflowing. And then I can share the overflow with everybody else. So we're going to add another card to that. And you get the Chariot. We had the Chariot in stack number 2. Now we have the Chariot in stack number 3. This Chariot, though, looks very Egyptian. And instead of 2 raging horses with somebody at the reins, we've got somebody in total control here. Okay? I've let go of all my swords. And now, just like stack number 2, here's the divine will. The divine will is stepping in and saying, hey, we got this. We got your back. We're going to take care of everything. We're going to make sure you have a nice castle. You have all the clothing you need. You have all the food you need. You've got these guardians right here. We're not going like a bat out of hell. We're just allowing the divine will to do things in divine timing. So you let go of all these swords and all your baggage and all your low frequency emotions, and you get this. I would much rather live here than here. This is living in fear all the time. Let it go. It doesn't serve you. All it serves is, the dark side. Look at the light. Look at the bright golden light here. You want to live here or do you want to live here? Let's live here. Let's let go of all that stuff. Make sure our cup is overflowing and let the divine will take care of us. When you do that, life is so much easier and so much simpler and so much stress. It's so stressless. Your oracle card is card number 25. Look at that. What a beauty. This says living light energy. See the beauty in life. Let's see what the book says about card number 25. 25 is a 7, and this major arcana is a 7 as well. 7s are all about being on the right path. You can't be on the right path if you're living in fear with all those swords. This is not the path you're supposed to be on. This is. So let's see what the book says about living light energy. Understanding that everything is energy. The air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts, all of these things are energy. Living light energy is positively charged and full of physical life, radiating its permanence throughout the universe. Cosmic and earthly energy is all living light energy as it stems from the celestial light source. All of creation, the cosmic Big Bang, and its remnants make up the wonderful and beautiful collective of living light energy. It is pure energy that vibrates at its original blueprint. While energy is transformed, transmuted, and recycled across time, its living light energy hums in synchronicity with universal planning. Opening yourself to receive living light energy requires only an open heart that wishes to be balanced and harmonized with universal flow and the divine source of all that is. Whole and complete, this energy now awaits you to integrate and unify your heart into an all-love energy. Currently, you may have discovered or reignited a passion for crystals, gemstones, water gardens, walking or hiking in nature, or gardening. These beautiful energies are encouraging you to connect with living light energy, to open your heart to natural beauty and the breath of life. And it's interesting too because it's spring and everything's growing now. And I keep telling everybody, go outside. Even if all you do is just sit on a bench, but you're outside in nature, and then open your heart to receive the nature energy. There's nothing more healing than that. Right now, see the beauty in life. The simplicity of nature and its divine elegance will encourage you to reset your mind in the present moment. All energy is recycled. Know that now you are changing your attitude in life, soon to emerge from the deep slumber of transformation. Surround yourself with living energy such as plants, crystals, or minerals to support your light body through this powerful transition. That is awesome. So, what we got out of this stack, you have a choice. You can live like this, or you can live like this. But either way, everything is energy. And remember, we're magnets. We attract what we feel. So if we're living in fear or anger or disgust or frustration or resentment or guilt or blame or any of those low frequency emotions, that's what we're going to attract more of. If you're thinking and feeling lack, that's what you're going to attract. If you're thinking and feeling guilt, that's what you're going to attract. But if you are living in the state of love, that's what you're going to attract. If you're living in a state of abundance and prosperity and joy, that's what you're going to attract. If you're living in the state of divine health, that's what you're going to attract. Okay, because everything is energy and we are magnets. So, I feel like I've done this reading before for Pick a Stack, where you have a choice. And if you chose this stack today, and you got this stack in the past, it means you did not deal with your stuff. Deal with it. Move from here to here, okay? It's a much happier place here. You won't be so stressed out. And bring that fire energy. Fire ignites passion. Passion, motivation. Get her done. Yes. So that was stack number 3. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I love you. I send you my love. My little dragon Serenity, she sends her love too. And here's some more golden singing bell. I wish you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things because you are worthy and you deserve them. Namaste, my beautiful soul family.